Greetings, everyone. We're back in New Mexico. We were supposed to be home today, but they gave us that Sacramento load and asked us if we'd do it, and then they'd bring us back a day late. We said sure, but then they gave us a load we couldn't do because we were out of hours. And so we had to swap it out, and it's just been a mess. So we won't be home till probably Thursday afternoon now. It was the grandkids were out of school, so that's why Lynn wanted to be home, but it is what it is. Praise God, I got a job. We're company drivers. We have owned our own truck, and it's just, of course, now I wouldn't even attempt it. Expense is too much, but as company drivers, they give each of us an allotment of $1,000 a day for fuel. Well, we got loaded with our load, and we went to a truck stop in Boron, California, which is where they make the Borax, 24 mule team soap and everything. But anyway, we had to wait on the other team, and they didn't get there for 10 hours. When they got there, they dropped their trailer, we dropped ours, and we swapped out. And they were out of fuel almost in the reefer, and we were out of fuel almost in the truck. And so Lynn fueled and was not even able to completely fill up the truck and the reefer before she hit her $1,000 limit. I've hit my $1,000 limit quite a few times this year. I think we can thank our president for that. But it's ridiculous. I just wanted to, every once in a while I find a channel that I really like, and usually it's with a small following, because you got all the real good ones that got 5,000, 10,000 followers, and that's good. That's great. But I like to find the diamond in the rough, if you might say. And I think I found one. This guy, I can relate with him because I think he's had a pretty rough life like I have. So I like that. I've listened to all of his. He doesn't have but a few videos, and I've listened to every one of them. And he just put up a testimony video, and it blessed my soul. The channel name is Discipleship, the Hard Sayings. And he does Bible studies. And I would recommend for you guys to go over there and check it out. I think he's only got like 12 or so subscribers. So if you like this channel, I'm sure you'll like that one. He's, to everything I've seen, is doctrinally sound. Of course, he used the King James. If he didn't use the King James, I'd just turn him off. But Discipleship, the Hard Sayings, I'd give him a listen to, at least listen to his testimony. And not all of us were brought up in a church and got saved at 8 or 10 years old. A lot of us, I know a lot of you that have shared your testimony with me. You've been out in the world, and it's rough out here. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing if you get saved. Praise God that, I think my pastor got saved at 7 years old, and praise God, and been in the church his whole life. I had bad experiences with the church because when I started going, I went to Pentecostal, and I mean the Holy Roller Pentecostal, where they fall out and speak in tongues. And the only reason I went is I had a crush on this girl. But I thought, if this is Christianity, this ain't for me. I didn't like it at all, that charismatic stuff. But I got saved when I was 20, and then I had fallen away for quite a few years, knowing the whole time I was saved, and I still read my Bible and stuff every now and then. But I got into drinking and became an alcoholic and all that. Anyway, you've heard my testimony before. If you haven't, it's somewhere in my list. I got right with God, I think, in 2012, and by His grace, I've been hanging in there ever since. But this guy had a good testimony on his channel, and I just wanted to recommend that to y'all. We're going to be, hopefully, if they don't do it, they're real good. Especially, I got a new dispatcher, which is actually an old one I had before, and he's real good about getting every little bit out of you and wringing the cloth dry before he lets you go home, which we didn't have the problem with that with the last one. So he'll get you out here and stuck, like they'll say, oh, deliver this and we'll get you right back, but then they didn't. And I don't think it's necessarily their fault. They just, it's how everything's scheduled. But yeah, and this is gonna be a live unload, of course, so we have to, we can't just drop and hook. We have to wait on them to unload us, and then they'll probably have us pick something up on the way back to the yard. But we should be on the 29th, and then we're going to be there. I had to change I got a louver, a hood louver going on my Jeep, because it runs, and they say that's what I got a 3.6 engine in there, and they say they run 220, 225 heat wise, and that just seems a lot to me. So I wanted to put a louver in there. I wanted it done in the summertime, and the guy that I get to do my work for me, he ordered one, and then they sent the wrong one, and then it's been one thing after another. Every time I'm in, either he can't get to it or I can't get to it. So I had scheduled for this week to have it done, and then they messed me up, and so I got it scheduled for Tuesday of next week. So we're gonna have to stay in until then. But anyway, yeah, give that guy a listen to, and let me know what you think. Discipleship, I think it's a colon, and then the hard sayings. And I thought he was real good. So anyway, you guys give him a listen, and remember to read your King James Bibles and pray without ceasing, and may the Lord bless each and every one of you.